house, every member in this house is a leader.
Order, honorable members. Order. I know they have been instructed that they must be here to come and heckle, but you must use your brain.
Okay, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. This is MIKEANN'S reaction. I'm very glad with you guys for your great support each and every time. Guys, Wantam erupt in parliament today. Wantam erupt in parliament today. People are singing Wantam, William Ruto must go, reject for finance bill. What is going on in the country? Because it seems like even the member of parliament were against William Ruto. Watch the video, then I will come for more reaction. But remember to sub, to like, and even to comment on this video, please.
I will further inject, Mr. Speaker. When I'm injecting this sense, Mr. Speaker, the whole nation is watching us. This house is making the law for posterity. We must put Kenyans in their right position. And Mr. Speaker, Kenyans are not fools. When they watch and we read here, and we say that we have not imposed any tax on Mitumba, here on the floor of the house, and yes, it's put here in clause 169. Mr. Speaker, this puts us in a very awkward position. If Mr. Speaker, I heard well, the minister also reiterated that those Kenyans who earn 30% and below, 30,000 and below, 30,000 and below, they were going to be exempted from pay as you earn tax. Mr. Speaker, any law that deals with the tax must be brought here. And it must be put in here. It is nowhere. We are saying, and that's why, Mr. Speaker, we are saying, we are telling this government, Mr. Speaker, to be a one-term government. It is going to be one-term government because, Mr. Speaker, it doesn't carry the aspirations of the Kenyan. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Now, here as leaders, all of us with an equal voice to represent Kenyans. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, the point I was trying to make. We need an introspection, Honorable Speaker, and we check through facts. These sequential finance bills every year, what have they yielded? Other than instability when it comes to policies in terms of investments and decision-making, Honorable Speaker, of business people and economic actors. The third thing, Honorable Speaker, that I want to pinpoint, Honorable Speaker. Kenyans watch in horror, Honorable Speaker. And Kenyans, we are dismayed. We have seen different pronouncements, Honorable Speaker, from the same government addressing the same issue. We have seen the head of state, Honorable Speaker, talking about exemption, Honorable Speaker, of payee for the Kenyans earning below 30,000 Kenya shillings, Honorable Speaker. That has not been carried in here, Honorable Speaker. This kind of roadside declarations, Honorable Speaker, are the ones we need to bring an end to, Honorable Speaker. But more importantly, Honorable Speaker, Kenyans earning below 30,000.
Hey, take your seat. Honorable Kwaguchia. That is honorable. When the speaker is on his feet, you take your seat. Honorable Majority Leader, proceed.
Honorable Speaker, I was saying the guidance you sought from Honorable Dindi Nyoro was on the clause that is taxing Mitumba in the bill or the proposal in the report of the committee that is proposing that. The chair has clarified that. And all that Honorable Dindi Nyoro is doing is now to throw words as the chair and the speaker, because he cannot substantiate. And Honorable Speaker, I know people want to shout and mislead Kenyans on record. But we also have an obligation, Honorable Speaker, to set the record straight. Just like the Honorable Dindi Nyoro purported that there are roadside declarations on pay as you earn. And there is nowhere in our report or in the bill that pay as you earn was touched. But when the Cabinet Secretary appeared before this House last week, he did clarify that the proposal on pay as you earn is coming in a different proposal before the House, to be considered by the House, and therefore all this heckling, Honorable Speaker, you know I'm the last person to be dissuaded by hecklers. I know they have been instructed that they must be here to come and heckle. But you must use your brains and intellect to debate, not to come and shout aimlessly in the House. Use your brains and intellect to debate, not to shout. When you shout, Honorable Speaker, you are simply exposing to Kenyans just like the leaders who are misleading people out there. You are not utilizing your heads.
Be upstanding. Honorable Wamboka. Honorable members, the time being 19:05 p.m. This House order. Honorable Kibagendi, Honorable Majimbo Kalasenga, we are adjourning the House, please. Honorable members, and the time being 19:05 p.m., this House stands adjourned until Wednesday, the 17th day of June at 9:30 a.m.
You cannot lie to Kenyans. We are intelligent and Kenyans are intelligent. Even if you hide before and above, even if you hide below semantic, Kenyans earning below 30,000 shillings deserve a reprieve, Honorable Speaker. And especially in a situation where their pockets are raided from every direction, from the cost of living to taxes and levies, Honorable Speaker. Kenyans who are watching us expected that Kenyans earning below 30,000 shillings, Honorable Speaker, will be exempted from pay from this discussion, from this bill, Honorable Speaker. The other thing,
take your seat.
We have always had these finance bills every single year, Honorable Speaker. What are we told all the time? Tax administration raising more revenue. But Honorable Speaker, let us use data. The most heated finance bill was 2024. And the leaders of this House are in record, Honorable Speaker, saying that even if Kenyans rejected, that leaders still went ahead and implemented in whichever way, Honorable Speaker. But this is the point. What did the country achieve, Honorable Speaker? I have looked at the graph in terms of the revenue of this country for the last 20 years, Honorable Speaker. There is nowhere you see a bump in the name of revenue-raising measures contained in the finance bill. The revenue in the country, Honorable Speaker, has grown organically the same way for all those years. And this is the point I'm trying to make, Honorable Speaker.
Take your seat, Honorable Yoro. I will freeze time for you. Honorable Majority Leader, what is out of order?
The member for Kiharu alleges that in 2024, despite the finance bill having been rejected, while it was passed in this House, leaders in this House went ahead to implement it. There are about 4 leaders now in this House: the Honorable Bui, the Honorable Mwenje, the Honorable Mili, the Honorable Naomi Wako, and myself, Honorable Speaker. And any decision of this House is not a decision of the leadership of this House. And we must be factual, Honorable Speaker, because the finance bill of 2024 was passed by this House in June. It was rejected by Kenyans. The President refused to assent to it, facts of life. On the 4th and the 5th of December 2024, this House passed proposals that were in the finance bill in 4 bills. The tax procedures bill of 2024, the tax amendment bill of 2024, business laws 1 of 2024, business laws 2 of 2024. And is therefore wrong for the Honorable Dindi Nyoro to be insinuating imputing improper motive on the leadership of this House, and I have named particular leaders, including myself, who are seated in this House. And Honorable Robert Bui is on record having opposed the finance bill of 2024. Is on record. The Honorable Millie Odhiambo is on record having opposed that bill. The Honorable Mwenje is on record having supported that bill, opposed. The Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, the Honorable Naomi Wako are on record having supported that bill. The Honorable Ndindi Nyoro is on record having supported that bill. We must be honest and fair to the people of Kenya. Because, Honorable Speaker, I will not sit here as a leader and allow a member to impute improper motive and mislead Kenyans just out of political expediency, Honorable Speaker. Let us speak to the facts, and Honorable Ndindi Nyoro says we are filibustering here. We are not filibustering. If you invite the wrath of the leadership of the House or any member by imputing improper motive on them, we will interrupt you. But if you stick to issues that are contained either in the bill or in the committee report, nobody will interrupt you. But we will not allow you to mislead the House and impute improper motive on us. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Nyoro, continue with your contribution.
Thank you very much, Honorable
Taking
Speaker.
note what the majority leader said.
Honorable Speaker, that is the tragedy of being self-absorbed, Honorable Speaker.
Who is that standing
and I'm
next to
saying that,
Honorable
Honorable
Nyoro?
Speaker, because leaders in this house every member in this house is a leader, Honorable Speaker.
Take your seat.
Every member in this house is a leader in their own right, Honorable Speaker. And therefore, please.
Honorable Nyoro. The Honorable DK Kiplagat. Take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat. You've taken your seat at the right time. Let me not caution you to do the right thing again.
Honorable Speaker, that is the tragedy of being self-absorbed. When you have a higher estimation of yourself, Honorable Speaker, than the reality. Because, Honorable Speaker, every person in this house is a leader, Honorable Speaker. It doesn't matter the positions you occupy in this house. We are here as leaders, all of us, with an equal voice to represent Kenyans. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, the point I was trying to make. We need an introspection, Honorable Speaker. And we check through facts. These sequential finance bills every year, what have they yielded? Other than instability when it comes to policies in terms of the investments and decision-making, Honorable Speaker, of business people and economic actors. The third thing, Honorable Speaker, that I want to pinpoint, Honorable Speaker. Kenyans watch in horror, Honorable Speaker. And Kenyans, we are dismayed. We have seen different pronouncements, Honorable Speaker, from the same government addressing the same issue. We have seen the head of state, Honorable Speaker, talking about exemption, Honorable Speaker, of payee for the Kenyans earning below 30,000 Kenya shillings, Honorable Speaker. That has not been carried in here, Honorable Speaker. This kind of roadside declarations, Honorable Speaker, are the ones we need to bring an end to, Honorable Speaker. But more importantly, Honorable Speaker, Kenyans earning below 30,000 shillings deserve a reprieve, Honorable Speaker. And especially in a situation where their pockets are raided from every direction, from the cost of living to taxes and levies, Honorable Speaker. Kenyans who are watching us expected that Kenyans earning below 30,000 shillings, Honorable Speaker, will be exempted from pay from this discussion, from this bill, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, take your seat. Take your seat. The Honorable Kiplagat is on a point of order.
Order, Speaker. I don't know. I was wondering whether I'm transparent because I've been asking for a point of order for a very long time. But all the same, stop the noise. I'm on a point of order. Whether you like it or not, I'm on a point of order. Can I prosecute? Can you allow me to prosecute? Point of order, Speaker. Make noise. When you finish, I can contribute.
Honorable Kiplagat, please address the Speaker.
You see, I'm trying to make a statement and they are making noise.
You are on a point of order. You are not making a statement.
Okay. The
What
point
is
of
out
order
of
I'm
order?
raising on. The point of order I'm raising on. Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, who is well versed in the current affairs, knows very well that what was happening between America and Iran, already there is a deal, and the deal will be signed on Friday, and that one has allowed. That one has allowed the oil.
Honorable Kiplagat, take your seat. You are certainly on a point of argument. You'll get your time to make your argument. Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, conclude.
Honorable Speaker, the other thing is the insinuations we've been hearing here around Mitumba, Honorable Speaker. Yes, we need to grow our own industries in Kenya. But Honorable Speaker, it is always good to give a transition period. And I'm saying that because I've listened here some members making insinuations which are not correct, insinuating that there is no tax on Mitumba. Honorable Speaker, the fact of the matter is that the committee itself purporting to have had public participants who are themselves manufactured by them, Honorable Speaker, is proposing in their report, Honorable Speaker, a 15% tax on Mitumba, Honorable Speaker. You cannot lie to Kenyans.
Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, take your seat. The Honorable Kimani Kuria is on a point of order.
Honorable Speaker, the honorable member for Kiharu must withdraw the statement that he has made. He is saying that the public participants that came to the Finance Committee were manufactured people, Honorable Speaker. We have tabled here submissions of over 100,000 people across the country, Honorable Speaker. I have no capacity, Honorable Speaker, to manufacture 100,000 people, Honorable Speaker. The honorable member must either substantiate or withdraw that particular
the honorable,
and second, Honorable Speaker, he must show us
that is a fair request.
He must show us a clause in the bill that he is referring to, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, that you must do.
Honorable Speaker, I have never seen a situation where, in public participation, a person volunteers information for them to be taxed more, Honorable Speaker, for them to be taken through horror, Honorable Speaker. This is the first time, Honorable Speaker, that we are seeing, Honorable Speaker, purported public participants, Honorable Speaker.
Order, please. Order, please. You know we must be the orderly if we are going to debate. Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, you cannot stand at your place having said you yourself attended, then at the same time say the committee manufactured, participants. That one, I insist and I order you to withdraw.
Honorable Speaker, I attended as a participant. And actually, I requested through Parliament. And the more the reason they never carried my proposals, Honorable Speaker. The legitimate proposals were not carried, Honorable Speaker. I am not withdrawing.
Honorable Ndindi Nyoro. Honorable Ndindi Nyoro. Honorable Ndindi Nyoro. Honorable Ndindi Nyoro. I'm on my feet. Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, when the Speaker orders you to withdraw, and you see the Speaker asking for the standing orders, please don't take the Speaker the direction he does not want to go. Please withdraw. It is an order and it is not subject to review.
Honorable Speaker, because I'll be proposing amendments, and I don't want you to throw me out to disadvantage Kenyans, I withdraw. Honorable Speaker.
Order. Yeah, so the withdrawal is accepted, and let us avoid a situation in which we provoke unnecessary motions in debate. I sat here and I said all members need to have their time on the finance bill. Let us agree to continue in that manner.
Honorable Speaker, the point I'm making is this. I have sat here in this house and I've seen people purporting to direct members on how to debate. I am here telling Kenyans that this parliament through the committee is proposing an increment of prices on Metubas, Honorable Speaker. But they'll purport here, oh, show me the clothes, show me this. We are intelligent and Kenyans are intelligent. Even if you hide before and above, even if you hide below semantic.
Give the mic to the chair, Committee on Finance on a point of order.
You know,
but maybe for clarity, are Mitumbas taxed now? If so, what is proposed now? Could you just clarify that?
Honorable Speaker, and I really want to urge my comrade, Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, to take his time to read the bill. Just simple text of reading. Currently, Mitumbas in this country are taxed at standard rate of 16%. That is a fact. Higher. Now,
people are unable to explain to the Wananchi what they have done. They want reports, technical reports. What technical report does a trader in Muthurwa need to know that when he tries to log in, the thing is not working? On the question, yes, on the question of the default rate, Mr. Speaker, these are the figures from the CBK. Mr. Speaker, can I be allowed to proceed? I am the most interrupted senator in this House. For heaven's sake.
Order, honorable senators. Allow the senator. You have raised a point of order. Let the senator substantiate. Thereafter, you will rise on your point of order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am in constant communication with these people. We are not talking about Wi-Fi in Kiambu. We are talking about Wi-Fi in Nairobi, the people I represent.
Very well.
If you want to substantiate whether Wi-Fi is working, you go there and try it.
Senator Sifuna,
go there and try it.
Senator Sifuna, there is a point of order that has been raised.
The second one,
and
Mr.
I'm
Speaker.
proceeding to make a ruling on it.
The second one.
One, this is my ruling on the point of order raised by Senator Veronica. Just take a seat. One, you've been called upon to substantiate on the issue of Wi-Fi. That you cannot do right away.
Mr. Speaker, we were told about the question of subsidizing the price of fertilizer. Now, it is public record that in fact some of this subsidized fertilizer came to this country as a donation from the government of Russia. And this is something that the government of Russia confirmed to us publicly. If you receive something for free, you cannot tell us you have reduced its price. It's that simple. You got it for free. You cannot tell me you have reduced its price. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, this is another obvious untruth by the head of state on the question of fertilizer.
Honorable Senator is misleading this House. He is talking about free fertilizers. Can he provide evidence, table this evidence before this House?
Senator for Nairobi, can you substantiate your claim? And if you cannot, you proceed to withdraw it.
Mr. Speaker, I will request for time to table evidence from the speeches from the leadership of the Federal Republic of Russia that they in fact gave a donation of fertilizer.
So when do you intend
So give me time. You can give me until tomorrow. I will table it. Absolutely, Mr. Speaker. Let me proceed to something else that I consider.
What is the point of order, Senator Boni?
Sorry, Mr. Speaker. I wish not to offend you, but because we have been engaged on wild goose chase in this House before in terms of substantiation, caution them that he should not come here with newspaper reports. He should come here with evidence. Authenticated extracts of speeches of the leadership of Russia, which we know.
Senator Boni, you cannot teach the chair on what to communicate. I know exactly what amounts to a substantiation, and whatever the senator will bring must, of course, meet that standard. If it won't, the chair will rule. Proceed, Senator Sifuna.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. There is another half-truth, Mr. Speaker, that was spoken on the floor of the House, that in fact 56,000 new teachers had been employed this year alone. Now, the problem there is that on the face of it, it appears like the head of state knows what he's talking about. But data from the TSC itself indicates that up to 80% of that 56,000 teachers were hired on short-term contracts, Mr. Speaker. And only 20% of those are permanently employed. That is something you need to say to the state, to the nation, so that we know the true state of affairs when it comes to the hiring of our teachers. Mr. Speaker, let me continue. He also announced that in September, or that in June of this year, his administration would employ 103 community health promoters. And we saw him flagging off distribution of 100,000 kits to be used by those people. Mr. Speaker, the fact of the matter is that that is not true. That is not true. In fact, counties are supposed to identify the people to be recruited as CHPs, and that progress is ongoing. So you cannot claim something has happened, yet it has not happened, just to massage the numbers and appear like your government is working. Next, Mr. Speaker, he told us, I am on the speech. These are contents of the president's speech. I'm not
what is
making
the
up
point
anything.
of order? Thank you, Speaker. I hate to interrupt the Senator for Nairobi. The 100,000 community health promoters were launched on Mashujaa
Are you
Day.
on a point of information
Yes.
or a point of
Is
order?
in order, Mr. Speaker, to mislead the House without giving us evidence to support his claim that we did not recruit 100,000 community health promoters? We did.
Mr.
Senator
Speaker,
Sifuna, is your assertion factual?
Mr. Speaker, I represent a county.
If indeed,
I represent a county.
Senator Sifuna, if it's factual, let it form part of those factual claims that you
Please, I will substantiate whatever is required for me to substantiate, because, Mr. Speaker, the truth is the only weapon we have against the lies that are there in the world. Mr. Speaker, let me go to the question of recruitment of healthcare workers. Told us 20,000 healthcare workers have been employed. This one is also not true. In fact, the reports we have are that only about 1,200 interns were deployed to hospitals since the beginning of the year, not the 3,394 that the President spoke about. Let me conclude, Mr. Speaker, on the question of Wi-Fi hotspots. And this one, if you want me to substantiate, I will take you to the hotspot. We were told that he has set up Wi-Fi hotspots across the country, including here in Nairobi County, in markets such as Muthurwa and city markets. This one, I will just invite you to carry your devices to city market. It is walking distance here, Mr. Speaker. And you will see that, in fact, those things do not work. Finally, Mr. Speaker, the famous one of Hustler Fund.
Senator Sifuna, are you saying it wasn't, it's not working, or it wasn't provided?
Mr. Speaker, I have told this House on previous occasion that, in fact, I was there. I have 20 minutes. Mr. Speaker, I was present with the CS for ICT at City Market on the day of the launch. Weeks later, I was being called by traders there that that thing no longer works, and that is the current situation today. Mr. Speaker, let me finish with the question of the Hustler Fund. First, people need to understand one thing, that what Mama Mboga needs is the purchasing power of their customers to grow or to be retained at the level at which it was. It is pointless for you to give Mama Mboga a loan to expand, quote unquote, their business, and yet you are raiding the pockets of our customers in a way that it is impossible for them to spend money at Mama Mboga's stall. Number two, Mr. Speaker, the CBK data shows that the default rate of the loans borrowed under this Hustler Fund is higher than the ones of the commercial banks. Mr. Speaker, of the 10.2 billion shillings that is outstanding.
What is your point of order, Senator Veronica?
The Senator for Nairobi, Senator Sifuna, in order to indicate that the default rate is as he's reading. Should he not issue substantiated reports, Mr. Speaker? These are based on facts, and we are allowing too many things to pass, Mr. Speaker, without demanding for accuracy of the information that is being given to this House. Mr. Speaker, the Senator for Nairobi would need to substantiate that fact on the Hustler Fund and the loan repayment and the default rate, and also substantiate the fact that the Wi-Fis are not working, Mr. Speaker, sir. And to substantiate on the Wi-Fi, he will need a technical report to actually show to actually express that these Wi-Fis are not working. Mr. Speaker, I am aware that those Wi-Fis are working, even the one in Nairobi. And if it is not so, then let him bring a substantiation report based on fact, technical, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Sifuna, on the Wi-Fi, you may not be able to substantiate right away.
Mr. Speaker,
are you able to substantiate on the default on the non-repayment?
Mr. Speaker, you can give me some credit as the person who represents the traders at these markets.
Okay, welcome back, and let us talk more and do more reaction in this channel. Guys, if it is the first time, please, I want to request to subscribe, to like, and even to comment on this channel, please, so that you can support the work that I'm doing in this channel. So it seems like even member of parliament, MPs, were against William Ruto, because you can't hear that majority or minority leaders erupts one song in parliament, which is Wantam, and that song ikawa ni wimbo ambao unaimbwa na watu karibu nusu bunge wanaimba huo wimbo. And why, or someone can ask me the reason why a member of parliament starting singing this. So kulingana na venye watu ama bunge la mwananchi linakadiria ni kwamba watu wamemkataa William Ruto hata wenyewe, na that's why utakubaliana nami nikisema hivi na kurejelea maneno ya Wycliffe Ombetha Oparanya. Wycliffe Ombetha Oparanya, there's a day say that kuenda kwa ground na kuombea William Ruto kura ni kibarua kigumu, na ni kibarua ambacho kimekuwa ni kibarua ambacho ni kigumu zaidi. Na utaona ya kwamba kuna watu ambao wamekuwa mstari wa mbele kuhakikisha ya kwamba huu wimbo wa Wantam unaimbwa na kila mtu. Mtu wa kwanza Edwin Sifuna, mtu wa pili James Orengo, wa tatu Babu Owino, then wa nne hatutamsahau Ndindi Nyoro. Kwa sababu hata ukiona kwamba furugu inapoanzisha kwa bunge, inaanzishwa most na hao watu wawili ndio wanafanya furugu iwe kwenye bunge. Nani? Ndindi Nyoro and Edwin Sifuna. Those are the, I can say that, the biggest enemy of William Ruto, and those are the people who forcing this song of Wantam uimbwe na kila mtu na kila mmoja. And that's why utaona ya kwamba member of parliament wamekataa. Na ni kwa nini kwamba member of parliament upande na wachache walete shida kama hii pale bungeni? Ni kwa sababu this finance bill wameweza, then okay, shida si kwamba ni finance bill peke yake, no. Utaona kwamba hivi majuzi William Ruto amesema ya kwamba people who affected with a demonstration or au watoto ambao waliuliwa ama youth ambao waliweza kuuliwa wakati wa maandamano watakuwa wamepata fidia. So swali likawa kwenye mtandao, kila mmoja analiuliza ni kwamba atatumia mbinu gani kuhakikisha ya kwamba yoyote ambaye aliweza kuadhirika na ameweza kulipwa, because kuna watu pia waliweza kuadhirika huku maeneo tofauti mashinani na hawakuweza hata kujulikana. So naposema kwamba kila mmoja aliye affected with maandamano ataweza kulipwa, ni mbinu gani ataweza kuitumia? Then hii finance bill ambayo inaenda kusomwa hivi karibuni, pia hiyo imeweza kuchangia tumbo joto pale bungeni, na kila mmoja akawa anajiuliza maswali mengi zaidi kuhusu hii finance bill. And then Ndindi Nyoro naye akasema pale bungeni ya kwamba serikali iliyopo ni ya kubuni vitu, na vitu ambavyo inabuni ni kwa hakika ni vitu ambavyo havimsaidii yule mwananchi ama yule ambaye anasimama kupiga kura itakapofika wakati wa kupiga kura. Akawa supported na Edwin Sifuna akiwa anamwambia ya kwamba ni wakati high time Kenya iweze kujua ni nani hasa inaweza kuchagua ili isijikute kwa mateso ambayo iko ndani kwa sasa. Na William Ruto And then utaona ya kwamba hayo maneno ambayo William Ruto anajaribu kuya pressure ndio anasababisha watu waende against yeye. Ilienda hadi watu wakaanza wabunge pale bungeni wakaanza kushikana mashati wakiwa wanatupiana cheche za maneno pale. Utamuona ya kwamba mbunge kama wa Kiharu akiwa amepanic zaidi. Utasema kwamba mbunge wa utaona wabunge wa Nandi na Uasin Gishu kule region kina Samuel Chepkonga, David Kiplagat and Silas Diren wakiwa wanazungumza wakisema ya kwamba hii ndio serikali ambayo imeweza kufanya vitu ambavyo ni vya maana na vitu muhimu zaidi. Na wakiwa wanajibishana sana na Ndindi Nyoro pamoja na Edwin Sifuna wakiwa wanasema ya kwamba hii ni serikali ya dhuluma na serikali ya kukandamiza na kuumiza raia. So ikawa wanasema ya kwamba hawatakubali hii mswada wa finance bill uweze kupitishwa bungeni, ama hawatakubali hawatakubali chochote kiweze kufanyika ambacho kitakuwa ni kibaya kwa raia. So guys, bunge letu limekuwa ni kana kwamba ni ulingo wa siasa sasa, na sasa kila mmoja anang'ang'ana kuhakikisha kwamba ameweza kushinda na upande wake. So tazama tu video, like na pia comment kwenye video, kisha ubaki ukisubiria nikuletee video nyingine.